Hello there, welcome to the first look at Terracotta season. Be mindful that it's a very early PTR, so unit balance probably will change. I won't show you the runes because they are the same, so let's get straight into the units. We have the blue Footbow men, which are the crossbows shoot with the foot, and we have these halberdiers, which, yeah, they kinda feel like way a bit, but yeah, I will show them in a second. And we got the chariot, so maybe let's talk about chariots because I cannot show them because they are not unlocked, but we can take a look at the skills. And from the skills, I guess these attributes are the placeholders, so don't mind them. But from the skills, if you take a look at what they do, like hold the sprint key to do something, or press the jump key and rotate the camera view to strike targets with chariot body based on camera rotation. That kinda sounds like you will gonna be able to ride the chariot. That's gonna be a mount which you will just ride around. Allegedly. So the veterans is also like movement speed, regenerating health out of combat. It all sounds like it's not gonna be like a unit which you just move around, more like something you can control yourself. So that's gonna be interesting, but that's the guess. Allegedly, it's a mount. Alright, so let's take a look at the skills and everything. Let's start with the Footbow men. So they have to set up for the attack like Janissaries or the camels in this place where they just sit down. So this skill is kinda, it doesn't do anything. It's like they are in the crossbow setup mode. When they stand still, they will sit down and be ready to shoot. This is standard attack area like every crossbow has, and this is like the special skill. They basically shoot fireballs, but how they work is that they can pierce 5 targets and they have ignited bolts, so they always apply a stack of fire and they can stack it up 10 times, and base is only 10 damage per second, which kinda sucks. But when you have the fire on enemies and you shoot them with these fireballs, then they explode and you deal bonus damage depending on how many stacks you had before. But because this fire kinda sucks, but if you have this doctrine, which increases the burning damage by 40, and it's 40 per stack, so you go from at 10 stacks from 100 damage to 500 damage per second per 10 seconds, so it's kinda nice. Alright, so these are these guys, and they actually, like, they are pretty good. Big damage, extremely long range. I guess that's gonna be like nerfed, but yeah, they shoot over 100 meters and they can shoot towers and gates, you know. But you know, it's early PTR, I guess they gonna get changed, but for now they look good. Okay, and halberdiers. Halberdiers are also kinda interesting because their main thing is that they are pulling enemies towards them. So they are halberdiers, so they have this anti-cavalry stuff. In traits, they have healing and bonus defenses and damage after they kill enemies. So I saw that it triggers quite a lot, but it's only every 5 seconds, but you can see that they are healing a bit here or there. But yeah, the main thing is these two skills. And the sky split is something you can spam, and it's basically a burst skill with bonus damage to the shields, and half of this, because it's like few strikes, and half of it ignores block from what I saw, and they also pull enemies towards them, which applies CC. And the second skill is that they step back and pull enemies towards them. So it's like very strong pull, and you can really like drag enemy shields out of formation because it also ignores block. And yeah, the first skill also have block on attack, so when you use it you are blocking, so you can like use it to tank some damage. Alright. And for the veterancy, yeah, the top line is like reduce damage, or rather reduce defenses of enemies which you attack, and bottom is like defensive line, and they have more damage reduction, and like they because they have some CC immunity during skills, and with that they can also cleanse CC. So yeah, basically bottom defensive, top offensive line. Yeah, I won't go into detail because it's probably gonna all change, so whatever. And for Doxins, what do they have here? Yeah, they heal more with that. So, yeah. And one more thing with the Footbow men, the veterans in theory, they can execute enemies below 20% health. But like honestly, it sounds maybe nice, but I feel like it's not something you can like use actually in battle. It will just happen and you won't even notice. But yeah, there is that in the veterans. Okay, so there are a few more changes like new barracks UI and a new map for the unit training. I also noticed that I cannot access excavation menu with the X, which got me thinking maybe we are getting a new Doxins menu, but on the other hand I can access it through NPC, so maybe it's just a wild guess. But yeah, hope you enjoyed the video and see you in the next one.